What's up guys, it's Friday and I haven't started filming this vlog. Okay, I kind of started filming the vlog yesterday. I took a bunch of shots with my GoPro on my head while I was unpacking my van, and then I played back the footage and realized you couldn't see anything I was doing, so props to you guys that use GoPros often. It's a lot harder than you make it look. Now, what we're talking about today is a subject that has really helped me, and I wanted to share with you what I've been thinking about on this subject, because I know if something helped me, it probably will help some of you out there. That is what several of the larger creators, namely Sara Dietschy, Casey Neistat, and Becki and Chris, have in common. And the first thing they have in common, at least in my mind, is that I'm not subscribed to any of them, and I don't regularly watch any of their content. Now, before any of the Peachy family ones thinks that I'm going to be hammering these people, no. This is ways that they have positively affected me and positively influenced me in my content creation and in my life. This is stuff that they have done that have really helped me. Okay, first of all, let me just say that I haven't really put these thoughts together in a concise manner before, so if it feels a little bit disjointed, it's because I'm having a really hard time explaining this. But today, I'm just gonna go for it and put it out there, and if it's good, it's good, and if it's not, it's out there. So the first thing is that they create evergreen content. I've seen other creators talking about evergreen content, like Cody Warner. He did a video about creating evergreen content. Content that will always matter, that goes beyond trending topics. The videos that they made helped me in my mindset as a father, as a creator, as a cabinet installer, have really helped me get more out of everything that I'm doing. Now, the video that I'm thinking about from Becki and Chris was actually Chris's video, Becki wasn't in it, that he did with Peter McKinnon. That video was called The Weekend Bucket List. And basically, he picked things that he wanted to do in a weekend, and then he went out and did them. Now, of course, he has resources that you and I don't have, so I can't relate as much to the stuff that he did, but the message was clear, is that you don't want to always put stuff off. You want to do things when you have the time and the energy to do them. I think that this translates into more than just doing things, having fun, flying a helicopter. I think it applies to so many things. Don't put off starting, say, creating your YouTube channel until you feel like you're good enough, you feel like you're better, you figured out your niche. When you're waiting to do that, you'll never reach the point where you actually start. And Sara Dietschy also talks about this, well, as she would say, she put herself in line with serendipity, is that she walked and walked and walked, and then when something did happen, like Casey Neistat linked to her video, she didn't get this random thing from Casey Neistat. If people would have gone over to her channel and she didn't have backlogs of good content and things that help people, things that people like, for one, Casey Neistat would have never linked to her, and for two, no one would have subscribed. But the reason people subscribed to her was not because they came over from Casey's video, it was because they liked her content. She put herself out there and she was doing something, and because she was doing something, people found her. No matter what medium they used to find her, people found her, they liked her content, and they subscribed to her. And that's what you gotta think about. If you are waiting until you have that viral idea where you can go out and get a video and get 100,000 subscribers in your first month, you're never going to start. You are never going to start. You need to get out and do something. And that's something that Casey Neistat did. That's something that Becki and Chris do. That's something that Sara Dietschy does. They're not putting off till tomorrow what they can do today. Another thing they do is they try to add value, whether that's just inspiration or encouragement or information about products. They all try to add value to their audience, make it worthwhile, because they know that your time is valuable just like theirs, and even if it's just entertainment, They want to provide value to your life, and that's something that I really try to do. And now it's wet and raining. I guess I'm not filming the rest of this outside. Now, those different creators helped me in different ways. And Becky and Chris, well, I guess just Chris since Becky wasn't in it. But in that video, they really encouraged me to not put off till next year or the next year what I can do this weekend. And so I'm not going to. And Casey Neistat, this is probably what everyone gets encouraged by Casey Neistat in, is just that you can actually do something. You can actually vlog. You can actually make great videos. I saw that one person can tell stories. One person can be their own production company, and that really encouraged and helped me in making this content and in becoming a better storyteller. And then the other topics he talks about, like one of his latest videos where he talks about being rich versus being poor. It just made sense to me and helped me just listening to that video and understanding the concepts he was talking about. And then his video, Filmmaking is a Sport. I loved that video and it really helped me. And now when people ask me, what's your favorite sport? I say, filmmaking. And Sara Dietschy, she's probably helped me the most in that I've only seen a few videos from Sara, but one of her YouTube videos that really just took hold of me, it was actually shared on a community post by Cody Warner. She talked about how she lost subscribers and how she developed the upload schedule that she does, which is one for them, one for me. And when I heard that, I said, I want to do that. I want to be creative and I want to make that evergreen content that isn't just about a trending topic, but I also am trying to create content that is searchable, that people can find me on, that pretty much every one of you have found me through. But I don't want to do that at the sacrifice of my creativity or making videos that I want to make. I don't want to sacrifice that. And that way that she talked about, one for them, one for me, was brilliant. The way that she described that and talked about it in that video was one thing that helped me so much in changing my mindset at the beginning of this year, because I was really struggling with, we were gaining traction, so I didn't want to lose that traction, but I also didn't want to get caught up in the making content that I can't stand making. And the way that she did that, I don't know what else to say. It was just amazing. Thank you, Sara. I don't know if anyone else got anything out of that video, but I did, and I'm very grateful to you for making that. And the last thing that those four creators, 3 channels have in common is that they're genuine. They are themselves. They act like themselves. Even if they're copying someone's technique, I don't know, I think Sara Dietschy, one of her famous videos was actually kind of copying Casey Neistat, but it was still Sara. It wasn't Casey Neistat. No one actually went into that video and said, is that Casey Neistat? She was still herself. And that is the most important thing that I have found in being a content creator, is I have to be genuine. And you have to be genuine. If you are not a genuine person, people will not enjoy your content. And that's something that these people probably talk about, but one thing that they really exemplify. And all of these things have really helped me. They have helped me grow as a content creator. And I am so grateful that all of their channels exist. I'm not really sure what else to say other than thank you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'll see you all in the next video.